Supreme is still here with us.
Yes.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready. We got the
Yes.
Let's go.
So speaking of our guests, so Springfield will get a chance to see the latest local fashion and support a great cause for this month. Okay, so Fashion for a Cause is a show celebrating and spreading awareness of cancer of all sorts while supporting and showing local boutiques, live entertainment right here in Central Illinois. So we have Besseret and Erica. Both guests have been on our show, but in this form, you guys are here in a kind of a different light, but we're talking about cancer. And of course, Erica, you have told your story on Marketplace, but when we're talking about it now, it kind of it's become like, oh, you have cancer, oh, you just have a cold.
Yes.
Can you talk about that, you know, the stigmatization, destigmatization of it?
Yes, cancer is like become more normalized, and while we want to spread the awareness about cancer, we also want people to know that it's very, very serious. People think it's just like a common cold now, but it's not. Like, you're dealing with terminal things. Like for me, I got to get a shot every month in my stomach for 5 years. I'm taking a pill for 5 years. So it's not just, oh, well, hey, I'm sorry, you know, we want to pray to God that it'll be better. Like, this is something I'm really dealing with mentally, psychologically. It takes a toll on you. So we want to let people know that, you know, check on people. Say, hey, how you doing? You call them, hey, how are you really feeling? Instead of just saying, you know, you'll get through it. You know, it's okay. You know, it's definitely a thing that has become normalized, which is positive, but we also want to let the people know, like, you know, it's not a common cold.
And so with this fashion show, Betsy, tell me a little bit about what we're going to be expecting.
So we actually did this show 5 years ago. It was called Colors of Cancer, Fashion for a Cause. And again, the objective was to increase education, awareness, provide resources. And what we want to do is not only do it again and do it bigger and better, but we really want to try to help break the stigmatization that Erica was speaking of. Just because you have cancer doesn't mean that you should have a low quality of life. Typically, we have this idea that someone who is suffering is in a hospital bed or they're hooked up to IVs, and that's not necessarily the case. But just because they don't look, because Erica looks fabulous, but that doesn't mean she isn't going through it. And so we want to shed light on more people's stories. And so we'll have everything from cancer thrivers, which we definitely need to talk about because we've heard a lot of like cancer survivors. Erica, do you mind touching on that?
Right. So as I mentioned before, like, I'm thriving. So, you know, although I had the surgery and it was removed, I still have to go through these treatments for 5 years. So in my mind, you know, I did survive the surgery, but I'm still thriving. I'm not fully recovered from this. And who knows, you know, I may not because of the high history in my family and because of when I had my test and I sent it back, it was like higher than normal. So, you know, for me, I'm thriving. I'm thriving.
How do you go about thriving in a position or a capacity where most people sometimes could just shut themselves in, or just because you're still active in community events and things like that? How do you get the energy to thrive, and where do you get the mental capacity to say, you know what, despite this, I'm gonna live as regular as I can be and about to be out here outside?
Right, because I've seen a lot of people who do the woe is me, and so I was like, I'm not gonna be that person. I'm still gonna do what I do every single day. I'm still going to. I'm choosing to live. I'm choosing to live. I'm choosing to do what I do. And, you know, although I do have cancer, you know, I'm choosing just to do what I have to do. But in a different light, it's like, you know, I don't want people to be like, oh, well, you know, I don't want people to feel sorry for me either.
Exactly. And I think that this fashion show brings everybody together. The people who support, the people who want to learn more, and the people who are surviving and thriving, like you said. So there's local vendors, live entertainment, all at the Danenburger Family Vineyard. What is the date and time?
Sunday, April 21st, 3 to 6 p.m. And we still have tickets available. You can go to www.goodnewsent.biz/fashion.
It's a great time. And I'm actually going to be hosting, so this will be a fabulous time. Guys, head over to our website for more information. Ladies, thank you so much for coming on today. Of course.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.